But against the world.
If you do not believe in what we are doing, then you better get out. We're not going to stop.
Going to lower the flag of Nigeria and raise the flag of the United States.
These people are shameless, and they don't, when they want to lie, that is one thing with Nigeria. When they want to lie, they don't even care. To God be the glory. After the death of Gulag, that very day, the Gulag murder, Mazin Nandekane equally did a broadcast. And he thanked Chukwu Okike Abiama that thing happened on Sunday. That if it has happened on Monday, they will say, oh, it is Biafran people. It is our sister. Mazin Nandekane said this in his broadcast. Mazin Nandekane said it. If you can get to that broadcast that was made on that very day, go and check that broadcast. On the day Gulag was murdered. He did that the following day when Mazin Nandekane was doing the broadcast. He said, thank God it didn't happen on Monday. That it happened on Sunday. Because if it had happened on Monday, there is nothing you will say today. They will just tell you it's Mazin Nandekane that commanded the people to go and do it. But look at this case. It happened on Sunday. And yet, they twisted it and tried to force the sit at home to be Sunday. The sit at Monday sit at home that we have been doing every time. The 30th May sit at home that we've been doing. That sit at home was stated to be on Monday. That sit at home was stated to be on Monday. That was the day the sit at home was placed. That 30th May sit at home. It was on Monday. But because of their evil, they want to push it to Sunday. Even when Mazin Nandekane lamented about that also and complained about it. And equally, the Gulag himself revealed the person that took his life. We saw Gulag, when Gulag made a statement about what they look like, they ignore all this and they go ahead and continue to speak their lies. Just imagine. Judge Mazin Nandekane of the other one, they said he ordered people to go and take life. The Mazin Nandekane said he need 2,000 head to bury Ikonso. First of all, they accuse Ikonso of being involved in attacking the correctional center in Olo, in Imo State. They accuse Ikonso. And meanwhile, Ikonso was murdered in his own house. Ikonso was murdered in his own house in cold blood. He wasn't even defending. He wasn't even fighting the Nigerian government. It was not in exchange of fire. Just as they tried to paint it. But they come to court, they tried to paint it that Ikonso was in action. He went to a correctional center to go and take over the correctional center, release people. That was why he was shot. Meanwhile, this is a blatant lie. A lie for the pit of hell. A lie that even the governor of the state came out and said, IPOB are not part of this. That people that went to take over the correctional center have nothing to do with the ESN. It has nothing to do with the ESN. Hope Uzodinma said it, the chief security of the state. And yet, they ignore all this and still have the gut to bring it to court. They went ahead to bring a publication that was made, something that was written on newspaper, that a man called Onyami, somebody gave his name as Onyami, and said that Mazin Nandekane sent him to go and get the 2,000 head, and that he was able to get only 30. And he went and took that newspaper publication and brought to court as an exhibit, as an evidence against Mazin Nandekane. Now they ask you, where is Mr. Onyami that wrote that thing? They say Mr. Onyami is nowhere to be found. They cannot find him. And now you want court to accept such evidence, a baseless evidence that doesn't have any background. Something you saw in newspaper. Even the newspaper media that wrote that thing, you were not even able to break them so that they can give you the address of whoever sent that to them. As a security officer, the DSS for that matter, you should be able to get the address of the person because of the person that gave that very newspaper editor that's it to publish. And they should be the people you should face. If they can't provide the people that wrote that thing, you take them to court. But instead, you went and got that newspaper publication out, and you think it will fly. They saw the disgrace. The disgrace is overwhelming. The whole world is seeing the disgrace of Nigeria. That is why today they decided to restrict people from sending information out. They decided to restrict the use of phone in today. But no matter what happens, when they come out, we will see here what happened, what transpired. We know that today they want to bring another witness. They are bringing another witness. And remember, this case is supposed to be concluded by tomorrow. The cross-examination of other witnesses is supposed to end today and tomorrow. Then we wait for the final judgment, as the judge promised. But from indication, the way they are bringing witness every day, they bring witness every day, they bring witness. Nobody is sure if they're going to end the case tomorrow or not. But whatever happens, we will continue to follow them closely.
And hopefully, hopefully, those observers, they are still there to see the Nigerian disgraceful judicial system, where they are trying to restrict people from more or less a secret trial. Because if you don't allow journalists, if you don't allow people to cover the trial, why should it be in secrecy? You have something to hide. It's a high-profile trial that kept a whole nation stand still, sort of, and the trial between the two different regions, sort of. So if you are making it secret, I don't know how that will, appears to be a fair trial or justice system, but every day they are exposing themselves to ridicule in the zoo. So I don't know, but let's hope that those foreign observers are still there, seeing how they are doing everything to restrict people from knowing what they are doing. Because how can you cover the witnesses? You how do you call this mask? You mask them up. Nobody knows whom they are. So, and today you say that journalists can't come in. Why? That's the question. Because, I don't know. But like you say, let's just wait and see what happens.
Everything in Nigeria is secret. Everything is secret. That is why Biafra was manipulating IPOB.
Yeah.
In this very case of 20 head and 30 head, if it were Biafra, that evidence will stand though. I'm telling you. He will find how he will make it to stand. Gidibam.
But nobody they hear about Biafra against him, Abby.
A man that tells someone in the kind to
You didn't hear of him before, You didn't hear of him before?
Huh?
Yeah.
You know him before?
No, I mean, since none can fire him now.
That is
Who
it
he
now.
be before? What be this case make am feel it?
You go back to who he be before.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now this case make am which school he even go?
Yeah.
Someone who tell now the guy should plead guilty. That is where I know that man is a complete betrayer.
He's a criminal.
Telling them the guy to plead guilty.
How can you?
She plead guilty.
How can you be a lawyer? How can you be a lawyer to represent people in the law court with your speech impediment? How does that work? Oh, they see where they talk. Eh? The guy said, it's incredible. Absolutely.
I don't even know how George used to understand the way he's talking. You don't understand the way he's talking.
If the guy they talk, I know they hear. I don't understand.
See?
Done and dusted. At least they hear done and dusted. Every court is done and dusted.
Every court done and dusted.
Our Mazin Nandekano is in high spirit.
Done and dusted.
if I go look for a different profession, there's nothing wrong with becoming engineer or trader or whatever, you know. But you have to be able to speak clearly.
Okay, no engineer, engineer, bleaching cream.
I think at a stage he was employed by a Kwakoko.
No,
he went to party with Akwakoko.
But he's not going to defend. He's not going to the court to defend Akwakoko.
Apart from that, Okwakoko safe. Even this guy, now you remind me of something, bro. This age of all two, the whole people that he hangs around with. Greg background noise. The whole people that he hangs around.
I think it's from Greg.
Yes, it's from Greg. So the whole people he hangs around with are people of questionable and dubious character. You remember Odumeje? You know he was dancing. No, you know now about Chalegu. Hey, nah, the guy but no. This Jofo but no four the guy but four. It's a quit that year,
yeah. After the case of like this, you go with the they were spraying money.
They were spraying money. Now, about more gun can the Indiara. Nah, the hey, mother for life in Oku Biafra no. Jofo no, it's some kind of aboro now, but it's a typical zoo lies and fabrication of certificates. Oh, a blue certificate. You can't even speak audibly, clearly, and you are a lawyer. A lawyer of who? Where?
You don't try for it now, make him become celebrity.
Yeah.
Don't try for it.
Make some money too from the zoo politicians.
Yeah, so he can now start from there.
He can start from there. Yes. What about they go from the zoo?
Yeah, wake up. Unmute yourself. I can you with it.
Good afternoon, no.
No.
Afternoon, what can you with that?
The parliament is at the people were bottom. Just let me see the nail on the head. So, yesterday network was so bad. So my voice was cut and done. That's what we are facing now. We pay higher and the services is very low.
Yeah.
Higher in everywhere. A day will come, the network will be off. No message from the telecom under the MTN that I'm using. Maybe we are doing some services, we'll be having some downtime and you won't see anything. You recharge, they will take your money, they will tell you that this one collected this. In fact, what we are facing here, I was in a discussion with some people yesterday. I told them that since everybody don't want to go to hellfire, I want to go there. Everybody wants to go to heaven. Because I've witnessed more than hellfire in Nigeria now. Maybe land will be cheap there, many things will be cheap there. Let me just, when I say Nigeria finish that, now I go there. The suffering is so much. Suffering is so much. And our people seem not to be getting the handwriting on the wall. I ran through what is it called? This idiot that was busy with the citizen of Daba attacking cyber. What is his name? I ran through his post yesterday. All their tone are coming down now. How they wait to do it. So what was he saying there? He said that when you want to work with your people and you do not carry your people at heart, and you did not let your people to support you. Now what you will take is what Simon is getting. I now told him that a fool at 40, we are meant to understand that you will be a fool forever. This is the same line that the one, C.Y. Danjuma, David Mark, and the whole lot of them told Even I thought you lay hold on this video, this show of shame that the one did yesterday on an right. He said that the war was not against the Igbo, but against the people that raised arms that wanted to succeed. Who are the people that raised arms against Nigeria? Who are the people that wanted to succeed? He said the reason why they starve us to death, that killed 3 million people, is because the people was afraid that Nigeria would poison the food that they are coming. But you block all Cameroonian side, block everywhere. He said the people was afraid. So one Nigerian they bantered him yesterday. So me, I'm becoming fed up because if anybody that is in this struggle, you know, when people come and shout that we have been in this struggle since the donkey years, I will be like, I will take my seat, listen to that person speak. I won't see any fact. You won't connect any dots. Before people die, we cause to go on. And if what is happening today, I got here maybe going on a open room. I'm probably from today. They took and when you come on, I got them. In the past 4 minutes for the one in Opalanya Galab, I told the guy, said that is the same way you'll be there ranting. It won't be long. Maybe your village will be the first to be attacked. What is going on in Benue State will go on. Don't be there and be maligning anybody you see that comes to speak about the security and the well-being of your people. Just stand online, run the back. So that is it, my brother. What we are doing, we keep doing it. Even though it is difficult for us here. But we keep doing it. Except the network put me out. You don't put me out. Me, I've dedicated myself to air my own opinion. Where I understand the whole thing. Call on our people to reason. Reason, look for the black goat now. Why did they sit on your side? Because when night comes, both you and the goat will look safe. You will know where the goat is. And if the goat is not to bleed, you will not even locate the goat. But now, even if the goat bleeds, but it not bleed, you can still see it. So that is what that is calling on people. All of them now, they are all speaking from both sides of their mouth. All of them, everybody now is now coming to sense. For the shame has not allowed them to mention Simon Ekpa. They will take the glory of the mighty work that Simon did. They will return it, saying that same thing that the fallback republic are doing today. Why will you prioritize the struggle and split it and hit on one person? You realign the struggle to be known as, but you come and say Biafra is an ideology. If Biafra is an ideology, which means every damn person in the political are carrying the ideology. Those that are denying it, the different people that are denying themselves, these are the most foolish people I have ever encountered in my life. You people are the golden, whatever, how do they put it, that is laying the golden egg. Or the oil that is sustaining you is from your place. And many, many things. And you are still pulling yourself up and down. Apportioning blame, shifting blame to people that are not even the cause of your problem. Okay, we that have taken the bull by horn is the section of 1967. Now, we don't want to sit down. Our people don't want to sit down. Over 6 months now that the fallback republic have been showing us pictures doing this, we are coming from the heart of the US. When we in the US are with us, others will follow. What mark have they made that I ask? Let them show us the footprint of their effort. Let them show us one difference they've made. And the Eastern governor, so said the Lord Simon of Ishina, Enugu State, Ebu 200 la Benue, Ola, Kula, Portupo, Palais, Dapo. They told le Hamufu, and that's a local 200. Nigeria, one is the name of Mr. Ogru, it will be just there. For what when you put up, But if you video on the mother work a boom, and another of 4 Burundi delivered. The only thing I know is that from the good news I learned from our peers, I've run through some people that are alive, like Elena said, that what they debated yesterday, that they are saying that maybe they should give him 4 months then out. So my just said many things. They say that they are debating his bail, that his bail condition, they are debating it. Maybe they will let him go. So those are the things. But newspaper will not carry it because they have failed. They were in high heaven before that the Finland will carry Simon and this. What that delayed the judgment of our fear is because it's 100% caused by the fallback republic. Because when they captured fear, they stood by the side to watch our resolve. But we have many things. We have many things in the struggle. People that are being covered, that have clothes on their eyes. Had it been as they took Simon away, that Imam Madabu did his work without prejudice, resolve all these underlying issues that they brought outside, and people that are in the struggle see the reason why that our target is this freedom, that the post we have today will not count tomorrow. Uncle Tooth always says that tomorrow now when we see come on our own, that he himself might not even be qualified to rule his state or even become local government chairman. But so many people say, no, we must be. Let us let our faces to be everywhere. But you say you want to carry Finland to their place. As if we work when we get our place. No. Will it work? It won't work. I appeared in one program, I was saying that even this idiotic man, that everybody came, I'm going to wait now. And then I'm going to that he said the same, that is here to come. He got to pay. I don't know what happened. Here we began to understand this. Even if this is what was on them, everybody can wait now. No, but has no one that he can just pay. You can't take him away. Because where our eyes will be situated on is the law. There's nothing like again, there's nothing like backward. The revolution that will take place is every institution will be allowed to work.
If the law permits him, he will contest.
That is what I'm saying. If you see this thing from this perspective, you will not be starting any post with anybody.
At all.
You will only be happy, working day and night to see this thing come to be so that you will go and offer your service in your community. It's because Christianity made us to believe that one Messiah is coming from it. That is why somebody in Imo State is focusing on the affairs of Ebony. So it is hoping to lord all over Ebony people. And when we talk, you say one command, people to do so. Yesterday. Now his issue with Abuja God. How I wish you would look for that video play. On the schedule with the type yes, that can make forward from here. I can make forward
yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. I like television. Opening a play, let our people see. Even if you to man, I'm going to somebody to probably have with you, and I'm military, I get the ball. This is the centralization. That the Eastern region should control their army. West, or that all the region, after that time, let them take charge of their army, their police, and whatever, return to the state. But one has to know. They ask him, this is a court. This is a court. He said yes. Why he accepted everything in Ghana? But he thought that when they come to Nigeria, they will resolve their matter at home. That's a joy. Does it mean that you do not agree? He said Ojukwu came and was like Ojukwu was saying that all the things he said in Ghana should be upheld. But this is a court, meaning that both of you have agreed. That is why it is called a Buri Accord. He said no, yes. You want to understand. Look for that thing and play. I swear, look for it and play. And
I go look for them.
I pity for our people. I pity for our people.
I think we will deal with it tomorrow. I go look for them.
I saw the video. I saw the. Who put the video? But
I saw the video, but my anger didn't allow me to watch it.
More the same goes for me, Greg. What? Because
we were going to watch anything about it.
I'm telling you. Because
somebody should go and do the investigation.
Of course.
This is Bianca. All the dinner of it. Oh, how do you see the because you But I don't know. Don't worry. Immediately, boy, I'm on the I keep saying it. I keep saying the time we reach. The time we reach. You know my girl,
and you're not as if Akonyo make a very good point, but because Kugodu is now getting me. Akonyo is not bit of him again.
Oga, no, Bona made investigation about the overall one dinner. Or put over the dinner with Bianca. With a high BP, the Mojimoro. When you're on another somebody should verify it. He was sleeping with Bianca. All you want to say, what do I say? Oh, Jim Gano and Balo. Video they are there, and I could be a Catholic. But I did the boy, Dimo, okay, didn't go now. But before he died, I'll go on, he got known to when I am the first. I told him go on, I said the go today. But interview grant after the war, when the war was, of course, now Dimo Buka war. That you have run away, see your people are not suffering because of power. Can you know who says go and meet with their attack? Who they get? They when you will no happy day to can't because most of the things, what is this the fool coming to say? But later on, I said, let me just go and do it. Let me just go and watch and see what the content of idiocy.
Yeah, as for Bianco, no, my dear brother, everything is possible because her antecedent, you can FFK, that cocaine Yoruba guy, also what happened to between them. So bad, but you know. So and she was among the people that tried to implicate our PM with Chidi of Canada and the rest of them. But they shall all be put to shame. You know, so yeah, I saw that video, but I just could not see it through because Gowan, he was sounding foolish and he's still foolish today because Ojukwu had a vision and he knew what the problem was. And if they have implemented it, everybody will be okay in their own domain.
I want to go out and come back on
Okay, go ahead.
So Onyobna no long where you know.
Mazi Christian.
This noise.
All from Greg, not Akonyo, all from Greg. The noise now from side Greg.
Okay. All the better now, I think. So
I muted him. So all Greg.
Okay. Okay. Ojugo no kwa ebe obuni genya.
Okay, my sister Ojugo, take the mic. Go ahead. I'm on the free.
Good morning, my brothers in the house.
Morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I joined. I think I woke up 6 o'clock, so I just joined late. But
time frame you know no diche.
That is 6 after 6 a.m. now. So
wow. KC job or New York?
No, Texas.
Okay, Texas. Okay. Yeah.
It will operate at Central Time.
Okay. Wow. Oh, there.
So I think I heard Chooks. Is it the summary of what is going on with Nnamdi Kanu case, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, and then I had Akonyo Wetore also explaining. I love to listen to Akonyo Wetore a lot.
Yes.
Because he brings a new dimension too.
Yeah.
so I'll still be listening, but in the platform until that spirit moves, for me to say something. So you can go ahead. And I don't know if there is any information from Simon Ekpa's section. And I don't know if there is anything because I know the case was concluded yesterday. Is there any final
Well,
decision?
from what Akonyo, because I think he made some reference to that, but we are not like Brachus. You have always said we're not going to base anything on social media information because yes, 3 months, 4 months, blah blah blah, until we get the right source. Because in a year, matter 3 months. Imprisonment or whatever. For what? On what basis? It doesn't work like that. If you are guilty, you are guilty. If you are not guilty, then you are free. You know that?
Yeah. So we'll see from X
The
handle.
update we have from the government, I think I have read it out already. The update of the government about Mazi Simon Ekpa. The update we got, I think our deputy prime minister tweeted the update that we are looking forward for Mazi Simon Ekpa's bail, hopefully by next week.
Okay.
Hopefully by next week. But the final case will be had, judgment will be had on September. That is the update she gave.
Oh.
That the final judgment will be September. But by next week, hopefully, that we're expecting him to have his bail by the special grace of Chukwuka.
Okay. So we'll see. Yeah, if they're able to bail him out, we'll see what happens on that case. So see when you talk about foreign land, even though they are the worst corrupt people, they are the one corrupting Bongo. But their own case has they have a little conscience remaining in them.
Exactly. It can never be the same.
It can never be the same. They move so fast,
Yes.
than Bongo Nnamdi Kanu has been in and out, in and out, in and out forever.
Yeah.
And they're using it to do politics, hanging in there for Tinubu to campaign.
Yeah.
All those maga. But I also, yesterday noticed there is a foreign body there that is also listening, but that Bongo, Nigeria, they don't care who is there, who is not
They don't care. They don't care.
They don't care. Whatever they want to do, that's what they're going to do. They have no respect. They don't care.
No shame, safe. No shame
at all. So even the person is there, for me, it doesn't make any difference of whatever they want to do. That's what they're gonna do. That's Bongo for you, So we'll hope, we'll pray, cross our hands. Hopefully, it can never be bad. Rather, it will be good because even cat and rat heard this case going on, and me, that is not even a lawyer, I could see where the case is supposed to end. So, but them that are lawyers will see if they're thinking otherwise too. We'll pray for our leaders. We'll pray for leaders because I keep saying it. If Simon Ekpa was still piloting the affairs of Biafra land, what happened in Benue will not happen because he was already helping them to stand firm when it comes to security.
That is true. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So what happened there so that they're able to defend themselves?
Mm-hmm.
You know? So what happened there will not happen. Now we saw this guy Two-Face Dibia that's from that place. Now he can talk. Now he can talk. Tomorrow it might be me, you. Now he came out to talk. When it was happening in Wamufu, did you see him talk? Now is in his doorstep. He came out to talk. So
Who is that?
Two-Face Dibia.
Two-Face Dibia.
Oh, Obidogo Kube. Okay.
Oh yeah, because it's from that place.
Okay, good.
You see? But when it was happening in Wamufu, Simon was keeping sleepless night.
Yeah.
Sleepless night. Trying to show people that were killing people in Amufu. The guy in the creek, men with their old symbols, what the security that he formed for APC, they were all there. They were dropping them in the bush. Everything. Someone was awake, calling people. This is what is going on. This is what is. Did you see the celebrities talk or encourage Simon or call Simon or say, "What do we do?" No. Now. It's no more Uhamufu. Uhamufu has been deserted. Now, it's Benue people. And now Two-Face Dibia jump out. Whose turn is going to be tomorrow?
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know. It could be me and you. We don't know. When somebody dies, the person is gone. The death is waiting for who? Those who are still alive. So whatever these guys are committing, this part now, they've cleared it. Which doorstep are they going to knock again? We have no idea. Come out, donate. We have men that already volunteered their life. Just come support the government to make sure, let's bind together to make sure these people are highly defeated. A man came out, one of the Nigerians said, he was telling the story, how they came to do their people and what their people did. The bush is ours, not theirs. We're supposed to know every look and corner of our bush. Why would they take somebody and enter inside our bush? And only thing we do is to come out and start talking on social media. The man gave it, I can't remember who was that, but somewhere in the north or something. He said what they did, how they climbed on the tree and dealt with them, that they no more. They can never come around that place again. We have to. We're calling on all these people